Hi, I'm Bowling
And
Otter.
I'm Mr. Sandwich.
Welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
All right, so
Hello.
you guys watched our E3 Microsoft 2017
Hey,
trailers
that kinda
video,
worked.
and you guys liked it. Wanted to see more, so now we're gonna go through the trailers from the Sony conference.
And we're very late.
And we're very late, I know, but I haven't seen it.
apologize.
I've been keeping myself from watching any of this.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm anxious to watch it now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And it's actually really good. It's actually really cool having excuses to sit down and watch the trailers, to be honest.
Yeah, it's at this point, it's probably the only way we get to see them.
Yeah, it might be the only way we get to see them.
So sorry that they're late.
We get to make it a part of the channel to
here
make sure
we
it
is.
happens at all.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're going to start with Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, PS4. So it's a new Uncharted game.
Nuh-uh. Already?
Oh, snap.
Don't even play. I freaking loved the last one.
The trident, the bow and arrow,
Oh my god,
the axe,
that looks very cool.
the great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk.
Is that a metaphor for penis?
Symbols.
Ah, from Uncharted 3.
We find the tusk.
Wow, they're giving her a leading role.
Oh, you.
Welcome to
Yo.
downtown Halabadu, last known resting place of the tusk of Ganesh. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
You don't like anything.
You don't like anything.
You know that treasure hunting is not for the risk averse, right? Neither is being a mercenary.
You too. Partners.
And hello, gorgeous.
What a pleasant surprise.
You want the tusk? You need my help.
A thief,
Collector of antiquities.
a parasite, who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer.
You were going to sell me
I
your
bet that
choice.
guy's gonna be
Your
awesome.
history with the
I
Saab
feel.
made you the obvious choice. You lie to my face.
Cards on the table. I need your help. And if you want the tusk, you need mine.
Guess the limpet can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
You said that in the last one, I think, a leopard can't change its spots.
That looks awesome. Is it going to be another little thing at the end? Nope, no quip. August 22nd? What?
Wait, the last one, like, just came out, I feel.
It was like a year ago, I think, right?
Was it a year?
Was it longer than that even? I'm not sure. I don't know. We just played it, but like...
Yeah.
but that's the one when you played, right? The fourth one?
Yeah!
Yeah, she's from, I forget her name right now.
No, I remember the,
She's from Uncharted 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the girl in the red.
The girl in the blue was in the last one for a little bit, I remember.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I
she
totally
came in,
forgot.
so I recognized her.
Okay.
But...
Yeah, but if you didn't play Uncharted 3, so you would have no reason to recognize.
No, I recognized the other one.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I thought you meant. I was like, oh yeah, she was in it.
Well,
So-
that's awesome. That
Oh,
looked
I'm
freaking cool.
excited.
And like you say, you were saying exactly what I was thinking. We're watching like the villain character walk around. He already seemed like he was going to be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I kind of came away from that. Like that game's gonna have an awesome villain.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm
think
I'm
so.
super excited about that. This looks really cool.
I like it.
Okay, now we're gonna look at a trailer for Destiny 2: The Red Legion.
All right. Whoa, I'm deaf.
I would like.
Welcome to a world without light. You are weak, undisciplined,
Whoa.
cowering behind walls. I command legions, conquered worlds, waged war across the galaxy to prove my worth. I alone am worthy of the traveler's light. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death.
This is Sparta.
Allow me to reacquaint you.
I sense a lot of anger.
He's not a happy guy.
No. There's a lot of like fire and red and I kill you.
Oh. This is quite an epic trailer.
It is. They brought out the French horns. You hear that? Serious.
Oh, it's on when you bring out the French horns.
Oh.
Light is mine.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you know, Destiny, I have a strange relationship with Destiny.
Yeah, I was just gonna
'Cause,
say that.
Like
Yeah.
when that game first came out, I mean, I was super psyched, like everybody else
Oh,
was, because
God,
it
we
was
all were.
Bungie,
Yeah.
and since Halo
And Bungie is
being done by
awesome.
343 Industries, and
Right.
then like next thing Bungie did was Destiny, and I was super psyched about the way that would go. And I remember playing the beta, and it was amazing, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this game's so good!" And the full game came out, it was like.
Oh gosh.
So
Yeah.
disappointing in a lot
It
of ways,
was.
but there was something really strange
like
about
blue
it that was
balls.
very addictive.
You
And
did play
I
it
still found
pretty-
myself going back to it over and over and over again,
Yeah.
despite the fact that I was so annoyed that it was so difficult as a newcomer to find anyone to play with multiplayer.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
put so many roadblocks in front of playing multiplayer in a game that really made sense to be
Computer's
playing
going
multiplayer as much as possible.
Yeah.
That like it felt like it took forever to get to the point to like earn my way to just these like co-op
Yeah.
missions, which is all I wanted to do.
Yeah,
And
totally.
like, and you even for those, you had to like squad up with your own guys. You couldn't just do matchmaking.
Mm-hmm.
You had to know other people and invite them to your
Yeah.
to your team, which is great for a lot of people. But just have that option. Let them matchmake for everybody else.
Right.
And so I don't know. There's so
was
many things
weird.
wrong with that, but Destiny 2, I haven't looked that much into that. But I've heard that they've improved a whole lot of things, and I think I do remember hearing that matchmaking was brought in.
Louis doing something screwy back there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
still, I'm just not sure if I'm going to play it, because I also know that even the little time I played the first one, you might have to invest a lot of time in that to get anything worthwhile going.
Yeah.
And I just want to play too
It
many
did
other
take a
games.
while. Yeah,
I want to
that's
play
true.
too many other games. That's always my problem with
Yeah.
MMOs.
And
There's
the
too many other things I want to play.
The people we know who play Destiny, it's like all they play.
Yeah, they're into
like,
it.
That's
The
it.
people
like,
into
we know a
Destiny
handful
are
of
into
people. Yeah.
Destiny, you know?
Yeah, it's like
and
their jam.
I was having a lot of fun playing it, but I
Yeah.
wanted to play so
But
many
you got to
other
move
things,
on.
You know?
Yeah, it's
I just
all,
had to move on.
consuming. All consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be any good at it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know,
if you want to just go in
otherwise
there
you're
and
like,
suck,
oh,
then you know,
yeah.
sure.
And everybody's so much better than you are and everything. But
that's online gaming in,
yes, I
in
was
a
just
nutshell.
gonna say that.
All right, now we're gonna watch a Shadow of the Colossus
Oh my God!
PS4 trailer. I didn't know this was happening.
Neither did I.
You know what? Hold on.
Shadow of the
First, let's watch the trailer.
Oh. My camera was covering the J in Japan. It just said a
This probably
pan.
would have been a lot cooler if we watched the conference live, because I bet they didn't say what this was first.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, oh, what's this gonna be?
That's true. You kind of missed
Would have
that
been like,
moment.
oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh my god, those games. Oh my god.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, look how crazy it looks now. Wow. It's always weird when that happens, isn't it?
Yeah, this is pretty impressive.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Get on his head!
That high resolution makes a tremendous difference. Look at the textures now.
Wow.
And I'm wondering if this is going to be 60 frames per second, which I would love.
Wow. That thing's crazy. It looks
I'd
nuts.
be okay without it being 60 though, but
Yeah.
as long as it's a consistent frame rate, not like The Last Guardian.
What?
Oh man, that looks freaking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And Shadow of the Colossus is a game
So fun.
that passed
2018.
passed me by.
Okay.
I didn't have a PS2 when it came out.
Oh, I did.
So I didn't play it. I
Oh
didn't
my
play it.
God.
I had an Xbox 360. Or that would have been Xbox.
Have you played it now?
I would have been Xbox and that GameCube. And when it came out for PlayStation 3,
Yeah.
I got that Team Eco or the Eco and Shadow of the Colossus collection disc.
collection thing, yeah.
And it was because everyone said how it
remember
was
that,
really
yeah.
worthwhile to play. And so I'm like, fine, I can sit down and play Shadow of the Colossus. I got like about 3/4 of the way through. And then something happened, and like I didn't have time to play something, and I never
And you
got
never picked it back
around
up?
to it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like I was really liking it. It was a little weird at parts because I remember looking around forever for some of the Colossus.
Yeah,
Like I was like,
yeah.
come on, man. Like once I got like 6 deep, you know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god. But I was really liking it. I really look forward to seeing it finish. So I'm wondering if I can get myself to play it again when it comes
Loved
up for
it.
this, because this looks
I
great,
liked
and it certainly looks good enough for me to be like, well, if I'm going to play it now, even though I'm 75%, I'll start over
Yeah.
and play it on this.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't know. I hopefully I can find the
Yeah,
time to
it's
do
so
that.
good. It's
Yeah.
so fun.
It's just a classic.
It's so satisfying.
Really?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like once you finally beat them, if you've
Yeah.
been there for a while. But
Yeah.
that's gaming in general.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
You know, especially games like that where it's like you build.
Although
and
I've
build
kind
and
of
build
had
and
the
build.
ending spoiled a little bit, not much, but like all I know is it's not so satisfying, like in some
Okay.
ways. So like, so all I know is it kind of goes a different direction with
Yeah.
it, and I had a faint idea of what it was, but didn't know anything more. So I've managed to avoid any hardcore spoilers till now. It's been years, so I feel like I might as well take advantage
I
of that.
need to
and play
stop
this
you for a
stupid game.
second.
Uh-oh.
I've just had a very disgusting moment, and I kind of want you guys to suffer it with me right now.
Okay.
All right. So I just took a shower, or we both took showers
Disgusting.
before we came down, and I
Yeah.
just realized that some of my hair is tangled in my foot,
Okay.
in my bare foot.
Whatever.
I tried to do one of those
It's not
little.
disgusting.
It is. I had to do one of those toe stretches. You know when you stretch your toes like the,
Yeah, little
like
toesies.
that. Yeah. I was going
Yeah.
like this, and I realized that my back, like my pinky toe, and I get my
You
ring,
couldn't stretch it
my
out?
ring toe. I guess is what you call it. And I couldn't stretch it all the way out.
Ah, it's just hair. It's
I
clean
know.
hair at that.
It's clean hair, but
Okay, next one is Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC, which bums me out because I haven't had a chance to see the Horizon Zero Dawn at all.
oh, completely
which
passed us
apparently
by.
was incredible.
I know.
And that's another game I'm gonna have to try to go back and play
I'm
sometime.
done school now. Maybe I'll see if
There you
I
go.
can, if I could give it a moment. Maybe play a little bit of catch up if
That'd
we
be
have
awesome.
some extra time. But I doubt it.
I think it should. I think I see some of it.
I know, but I have books I want to read.
Yeah, there's always something.
Oh, and I heard it was so cool.
trespass here.
Look at their clothes, man. I see you, girl. Guy.
Those that do seek the glory of the hunt. To challenge themselves. Challenge. In a land like no other.
I'm hit.
But they never find glory. Only death.
I'm not here for glory.
Oh,
I'm here for the mountain. For answers.
I'll think of
You
like
must
Game of
face
Thrones.
the beast that guards
Here
it.
for the mountain.
Egret. You're talking about Egret? Is that
I'm talking
who
about
she
the
is?
mountain.
Oh, the mountain. I was thinking she reminded me of Egret. Either nothing, Jon Snow.
The Frozen Wilds. See, it looks cool.
It does. It looks amazing.
From a plot perspective, I don't.
It does nothing for us.
Does nothing for us because
I
we
know.
didn't play this
You know
game.
what? We've got to.
Gotta
we
get it.
absolutely
Gotta
have
play
to
it, gotta
play
play it,
it.
gotta play
Yeah.
it.
No question.
Maybe I'll throw it on a stream or something like that, or one of those
Yeah.
surveys to the stream.
Yeah.
Let's see if
maybe.
anybody wants
no,
to
but
watch
then,
it.
you know what? I don't know because we want to talk to them too much during
We're
the
gonna talk to you too
stream.
much, and there's a lot.
And
It
I
seems like there's a
really
lot
wanna
of
pay
plot, a lot of
attention.
cutscenes. And I want to pay attention.
I think I want to
Yeah.
do this on our own.
Yeah, I think we
really
might
do.
have to.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna
I
be
really
way too big a
do.
scope of a game for us to realistically do for the channel.
Sometimes you got to keep it for ourselves.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it keeps us loving
Or we just don't
gaming,
play
to be
it,
honest.
You know, honestly,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
sucks.
We still want to
I'd
play
rather
games.
play it if we can. But
Sure.
anyway, moving on. Okay, this is a Moss reveal trailer. Whatever
looks
that is.
pretty.
PlayStation VR game. It says.
Oh. You know what would be cool about that map?
If it was in 3D.
Yes. I'll tell you guys
Explain that later.
after this is over.
I'm always up for. I really do hope they keep coming out with the good VR content
Yeah.
because I want to feel like this thing was worth it. I mean, it might have been worth it for Resident Evil alone.
You
to be
know
honest,
what
but-
I would love to see is if they start talking, I'm gonna be oh my god! What are you? Hello. Can he fly?
Can he
Please tell me
fly?
he could fly with those ears, like Dumbo.
I-
Look at his little bandana, his little
If he could
kerchief.
fly, I swear.
What's in his little book bag? Oh,
Wait a minute, that's Journey, isn't it?
yeah. Why did they pull out?
Is this that game company?
I don't know. I don't know that game company anyway. I don't think. Do you?
Yeah, they did Journey.
Yeah. I don't know the name. Do you?
Oh, it's that game company.
Oh, they're called that game company?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I fell right into that too. That's even better. I proved their point perfectly.
Is this that game company? What? Okay, well that went by quickly. Moss.
Wait.
That was Moss.
What
Can
is his name?
Can you stop? Can you stop? Is his name Moss?
I hope
Moss?
so.
Moss?
Moss Mouse?
Polyarch Games.
Oh, no.
I guess it's just something that happens to look a whole lot like
Yeah.
the Journey guy.
Yeah.
But it
Maybe.
looks just like the Journey guy,
I know.
right?
We're probably missing something really obvious.
I guess.
And everybody's going to be like, don't you know that's...
But it's not, it looks like it has nothing to do with Journey.
Oh my gosh,
So it's not that game company. And honestly, I would have been a little surprised because the art style was nothing like that.
Maybe, yeah.
But
It's gonna be
anyway,
like, bowling otter,
all
don't
right.
you know that's
but
Herman's
it's gonna
foot
be
pants?
VR. That looked like a platformer.
Yeah.
So for it to be VR, but a side-scrolling platformer, it's gonna be interesting. I wonder what's actually up with that.
You'll have to stare down the entire time.
You know
like this.
what?
I can do
We
anything.
did play a demo of a game back on the Oculus Dev Kit.
Mm-hmm.
That it was VR in that there was like a diorama in front of you. And you controlled the character going through it, but you had to move and look from different angles to see the stage.
Yeah.
And to see where he would go. And I thought that was a really cool spin on VR. And I wonder if it's something like that, because I've been waiting for like a really good developer to pick up that idea and make a really cool game with that.
Sure.
But maybe it's something like that. But, we'll see.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to tell you guys.
Oh.
Let me know. I have to tell you guys what the 3D map means. So Matt comes home, I'll tell you this real quick, from his parents' house yesterday, and they gave him a box of all of this stuff from when he was little, and it's glorious in there. And one of which is a journal that, like you have to write in your
11 years
journal
old,
when you're in like 4th grade or whatever that is. And they're like, time to write in your journal about, what is the main idea of this story, and that kind of thing. And you wrote what?
I forget what
What was your favorite part of Water Day?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was your favorite part of Water Day? And the first thing I said was nothing. I
Yeah.
don't remember what Water Day is.
I know,
But
but
like,
that's
it was,
crazy.
It was like, what was your favorite part of Water Day? And I said nothing. So apparently I didn't like Water Day very much. But
Right.
Then there was something
You
else.
did
like,
enjoy.
What did you do? Yeah. What's something you enjoyed on Water Day? And it was making the map. Mm-hmm. And it said like even though it wasn't in 3D. Yeah. So it's like. Wasn't 3D.
Yeah. And then it was like, what would have made this better is if the map was in 3D.
I said if the map was in 3D. So that was the only thing I came out with any value. I said nothing else was thrilling.
So all
But I have
like
no idea what
all
that
day
is.
today, I've been busting his balls, like looking at the radar on the phone, and I'm like, wow, it's really raining. You know what would be awesome about this map? Is if it was in 3D.
If it was in 3D.
You're playing a
Until
game,
I
and I'm like,
bust
you
my balls about it.
see the map in the
Hey,
lower
guys, that'd be
right
great about this
corner?
map if it was in 3D.
Yeah, it would be amazing if
So
it was in 3D.
I had to be now prepared for the rest of my life. Every time we see a map,
I'll be like, hey,
that's going to be the go-to
you know, it was-
joke
yes.
on behalf of Lissy.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Then one day you're gonna encounter a 3D map and be like, oh.
Okay, this is Monster of the Deep, Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, another game on the list that has passed me by that apparently was amazing.
Okay. Yeah, this went right by us as well.
This is PlayStation VR game?
You could fish.
You can fish.
Is the fish gonna fly in your face like Minecraft?
Is that what this is? Monsters
I
of the Deep
hope so.
is fishing game?
For
Final
real?
Fantasy?
Does that weird anybody else
A
out?
VR fishing game in Final
Actually,
Fantasy World? Are you serious?
that's pretty cool. But in Minecraft, where you pull one of the fish up and it kind of like flies by your face, and you're like, I hope that's what happens here. Oh my god! This would be fun in an arcade, wouldn't it?
Am I like
That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea.
Am I like? I'm hopefully with the majority here. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I would want to play a VR fishing game with just crazy monster
pretty
fish
cool.
every now and then.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
like taking like the kind of game that might be a little bit fun. Like, oh, I wonder if a VR fishing game would be cool, and I bet it would be.
Yeah.
But then you add in all this crazy stuff like freaking monsters and crap. That's
pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm playing that. I don't even
Yeah,
care if I
man.
play Final Fantasy 15. I'm freaking playing Final
Yeah, it's
Fantasy
pretty
15 fishing.
fantastic.
That's what I'm doing. All right, now we're gonna watch Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite story trailer. I loved Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day. Here we go.
Oh, fire!
All biological life must
Speaking of
be
arcade games, I love this in the arcade,
Yeah.
the original.
Doctor, get us out of here!
Ultron Sigma has 2 of the Infinite 6.
Gamora, we have Thanos. He raised you as his own. Convince him.
Have you come to beg for my help?
You have no choice. Help us.
Release me, and I will give you what you want.
Uh-oh.
Give us cause to trust you.
She's a really
Help
small
us
head.
to find the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my gosh.
Very well. The stone of power lies at the heart of no rule. Bear witness to the death
Strider.
of your world.
Zero?
Mega Man!
Teams have been
Rocket!
rewritten by the Grandmaster. Nova,
That's Rocket.
Major.
That's Rocket.
The Time Stone has concealed itself beyond time. Valconda needs its king.
Oh, Ryu? Oh, this is cool.
Oh, this will give me anxiety.
We had
There's too many like people I love, you know?
diseased realities, united to form a
It'll be
single
blissy confliction the entire time.
Will you not bow before your God?
You had a swiggity swooty.
You are no god.
Okay.
Okay.
It
So
would
we-
give me anxiety, I
We should
think.
play that, and then everybody gives a hard time about how we don't know anything about Marvel.
Make it count. No, wait!
Ninjas.
Mega Man.
Ninjas.
Can't
Sweet
live
demo.
with them. Can't live without them.
All right, I have a couple. I have
Ninjas.
some feelings about that.
Yeah.
First off, this is the perfect ripple effect of NetherRealm, making good story modes for Mortal Kombat and Injustice, and now other companies are doing it.
Yeah.
Which is the best thing that could happen to fighting games, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's great news. Whether or not
Good.
this is any good, I think it's awesome that it's making other developers do this.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
it also doesn't look like it compares to Injustice 2, at least from a presentation mode in the story. But it still looked like it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
and
think so.
the fighting style of these games, I love.
Really?
So I would love to have an excuse to get back into them. It's been years, so that'd be really cool.
Hooray.
That's what I feel about that.
I love too many people, so I would just be like, don't hurt blank
Yeah.
the entire time. How dare you
We'll have an
punch.
evil Mega Man that will make me very sad.
Oh, Mega Man's your jam.
I like Mega Man.
That's a fun tattoo.
I like
Just
Mega
get a
Man.
little Mega Man stamp.
Oh, I think
This is
I
that-
like Mega Man.
Oh yeah, I like that. I love. You
Yeah.
gotta get a heart
Yeah.
with Mega Man in
I
it.
love Mega Man.
That would be funny. I would find that hilarious if you got like the little scroll.
Yeah,
You know,
oh,
the
God.
real cheesy
Yeah.
like scroll tattoo. Just put Mega
Just
Man.
put Mega Man in. Okay, now we have the Call of Duty World War II E3 trailer.
Oh,
so
hey,
Call of
cool.
Duty's going back to World War II
I thought I'd seen everything.
after it worked for Battlefield
Right.
to go back in time.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Battlefield 1 was fantastic.
Oh my god, that was great.
I'm still going to play that with Eric on Friday.
Yeah.
Still playing it. Love that
Are
game.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
love it.
that's awesome. That is very cool. It's one of the few multiplayer games, like shooters, that I could really sit and watch and like sit on the edge of the bed and be like, you're doing great. Anyway, this is not
Usually not
Battlefield.
doing great, though. Oh, Sledgehammer. Okay.
I wanna be. It's a hammer.
Time to show what you're made of, soldier.
If I'm being honest here, wait, is this pixelated weird or not?
It's a little blurry, a little low res
Okay.
ish.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, low res. I was gonna say, I feel like Battlefield is prettier.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
they're
agree with that,
actually
totally.
getting in. Like you're gonna play this game, you know what I mean? After Battlefield just freaking
But I
killed
feel
it.
like from pure realism, I think the Battlefield series has always had a leg up on Call of Duty.
Yeah, I agree.
At least since like
But Call of Duty's
Battlefield
very
3
cool, yeah.
and Battlefield 2 Bad Company. Yeah, but I like both games.
Yeah, and the fact that this is such a
Definitely
cool.
not Die Hard one or the other.
Remember that whole part? What was that? That Zeppelin? I gotta stop talking
Oh
about
my
that.
God, yeah, Battlefield 1. Yeah, we're just
Amazing!
making a
I
song
know,
about
it's
Battlefield
so
1.
not fair.
Oh. Boosh. Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
Jeez, what?
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that answers a question I was about to have, actually. Oh, dynamite.
TNT. Dynamite. Oh. All right.
Is there a date? Is there a date? November 3rd. A lot of games coming out this year. This whole E3 is going to get about games coming out this year, which is great.
Finally.
We're actually seeing a lot of stuff that is about to come out.
10 years from now.
I think that's always a better move, like for these developers to keep their games freaking secret until it's like
Oh my
almost
God.
done, and then start telling you. By the way, it's coming out right then.
I always felt that way.
Yeah, it's hard to
it's
keep
so
secrets.
frustrating.
The press makes it like a point to read that stuff out. You know.
Oh, I hate
like
it.
they go to job postings.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, this company is hiring a new graphic designer. Maybe they're going to be working on the sequel to the last game. And like, everybody goes nuts. And that's about it. So anyway, I was actually thinking, as I was looking at this, I'm like, wow, Call of Duty, what they've been really cool with and really good for since like, especially since Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, is just large, crazy, bombastic set pieces that are just totally off the wall and action movie style, and it looks great, and I love that. But this already looks like it's trying to be grittier, and like, because it's got to be, because it's like, you know, World War II. You can't make it as fantastical as future Call of Duty. Yeah. But it makes me think, what are they going to do for the gigantic, ridiculous set pieces now, when there weren't like the kind of like ridiculous weapons available yet to make this that widespread, huge, crazy looking destruction. Right. But then I saw a scene there where they had a plane getting shot down, flying into a building in front. So it's like, okay, they're gonna pull out styles to figure out ways to make really cool set pieces out of it. But now it's going up. Like, it's weird. It's going to be instantly compared to Battlefield 1, even more than they usually are. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Battlefield just did that, and now they look like copycats.
Yeah, they
so
kind of
it's
do.
like, now how are they going to do it? Are they going to show them up?
That's all that's going to happen. Yeah, and that game, it's so good. It really wasn't fair that we were talking about it so much during the Call of Duty trailer, but still, it looks very cool.
Okay, this is Monster Hunter World.
Oh, okay.
We're just going deep into series that passed me by, and I didn't ever really play. Monster
I heard
Hunter
this was
being one of
fun.
them. I heard it is too. Especially the recent one that came out on 3DS.
Monster
I actually got it. I just barely played it.
And moved on to water.
I wanted to force myself to play it.
Yeah. Did you guys notice that we changed our water bottles?
We did change
We're trying to save the planet.
We're trying to stop using water bottles and reuse water.
Save the EPA. Well, that's a weapon. You want a knife?
A weapon.
That's a knife. Is that a knife?
So Monster Hunter World, if I'm going to make a quick judgment here, sounds multiplayer, does it not?
You think? World? Oh, totally, yeah.
So I know the Monster Hunter games are multiplayer, but maybe this will be more of a an emphasis on that. But from what I understand of this game, it's kind of got the Dark Souls feel of just giant epic battles with really slow attacks.
Sure.
And in a multiplayer sense, but it's more that you're in this overworld where these giant, ridiculous encounters can happen in Shadow of Colossus style.
Right.
So, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't have a lot of experience into it. But the people that like this game love this game.
Right. All right, that's cool. I keep staring at this weapon. Whoa! Wow, I didn't see that right away. Got a little underbite there. Look at his little hands. What? Oh my god. All right, that's kind of gross. That's a shame if he was just trying to sniff us out. That big elaborate thing. And he couldn't sniff us out.
Now, you know what's weird about this?
What?
Did it kind of seem like that monster wasn't doing anything?
Yeah.
You're just chilling?
Yeah. Well, you're a hunter.
Yeah, I guess you're a hunter.
You know what I mean? He's not...
Whoa.
He doesn't have to be hurting you.
Whoa.
Cool.
This does look really cool. Oh, wow. It's like a trap? Oh, that's cool.
Neato. Looks like he's got a little jacket on. Oh. Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Holy crap, that looks so cool.
That's kind of cool, though, if they wanted... Oh, something flew in my eye. That's kind of cool if, like, something can they could wind up fighting each other.
Yeah. Like, is that what's new about it? Well, this is crazy. Like, I wish I had played the other games to really know what makes this unique. If you guys that know about this series live, you can put your comments in the chat. In the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know like what it is about this that makes it look really different from the other ones. It does look really cool.
Fire!
Fire! Early 2018.
Okay, I'll take it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wow, I really like that these are like coming out within a year. Ha ha. Well, that's handy.
All right, this is The Inpatient.
4K?
The Inpatient.
Oh.
Was that VR?
It is.
Image is reformatted for non-VR display.
Thank you. Just have everything all curled around the, you know.
Oh, Supermassive Games. That's Until Dawn.
No way. Uh-oh. Is this about psychiatric care in the 50s? If it is, this is going to be devastating.
Got him!
No! Get me out of there! Try to visualize the last thing you can remember.
Sanatorium. Oh, no, it is, isn't it?
You understand I want what's best for you.
Oh. You know, I was waiting to see... When is this coming out? Did it say?
I didn't say. Yeah, prequel. Oh, it's a prequel to Until Dawn?
Whoa.
It's set 1950s.
Ah, I was right.
6 years prior to Until Dawn, the game puts players in the role of a patient with amnesia at the ominous Blackwood Sanatorium.
You know, like...
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow. But you know what? Like for those of you who don't know, that's my real job is inpatient psychiatric care.
Yeah.
And
like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes, very much so. So I've been waiting for there to be a game that's set in 50s institutions, sanitariums, that kind of thing, because it's spoken about in such like almost like Nazi Germany.
Wow, that's a really good analogy for it. Actually,
in the like in the professional circle, you know, and there's still some patients that are around that have been institutionalized their entire life, that were children and they're older now.
You treated one,
and everything.
remember.
Yeah, a couple of them that were in a lot of these asylums and institutions, and like the treatment was like horrific and cruel and sad, and like it'll keep you up at night. So if I'm curious, if we absolutely have to play this now.
Oh yeah,
because now I'm so
that's
curious.
A must, guys. We're gonna play that on the channel.
Yeah, because now I'm so curious because
yeah.
I want to see. I mean, and it's so well documented because once it's like there was like, you know, everybody kind of went like, what are we doing with all these people, you know?
Yeah.
And the flip was faster than you'd think it would be,
Yeah.
you know, before it like changed into more humane tactics. But still, there's some things that are left over, whatnot. But anyway, I'm very curious to see how it's handled, and if it's handled accurately, because the way they portray mental institutions and facilities and things like that in video games kind of bugs me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's all like the people in corners like twitching and
It doesn't
things
seem like that just from
and
what we saw, though.
talking to themselves, and that's not always the case.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I got a vibe that it was taking
Some
a
of
little
it,
bit more of a mature approach to it here.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's a horror game.
Right.
So
right.
it's like by default,
So
it's
they're gonna
probably
make
going to
it,
be
yeah.
a little bit hammed up, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but I mean, just by the fact that it's from the devs that made it Until Dawn.
Right.
The game was so good that it makes me really psyched to see
Yeah.
this one. And now
I
I'll
bet
that
it's
they're going to
really
have even more
scary.
celebrities and stuff like that. I mean, that's silly to like be excited about. But those games with the facial animation capture make you excited to see certain faces that you recognize.
Right.
Especially now with Rami Malek and how he did
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's a dude from Until Dawn. This is cool.
Yeah, and
But,
if you haven't watched Mr. Robot, watch Mr. Robot. It's
Yeah.
so good. Although last season was kind of weird.
All right, here's the Undertale PS4 announcement. Undertale famously being the game that we haven't played for the channel. Let's watch.
And harassed about it like none other.
PlayStation owners.
Finally feel the rush of burning in hell.
Bone Crusher. Cruncher.
Yeah, Undertale.
Oh. 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 That's a nice little way to put it together here. Because I understand it's like the craziest story of all time. Hey. Why is my Fitbit beeping at me? 10 minutes to get 134 steps.
I wish I had 8 legs so I could wear 4 pairs of hot pants.
That's a very good reason to have 8 legs. Hot pants.
Probably still an actual game. What the hell? All right. So clearly it's very lighthearted.
Next, folks, we've got a special
I still really do want to play it one day.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh.
Collector's edition box set that
The collector's box is the perfect box for collectors who are looking into getting a box for collecting
Hey.
purposes. Sincerely, a box lover.
gold-plated musical heart locket.
Aw.
Undertale for PlayStation 4.
Look at the orange juice. That's a pretty cool computer. Computer. What am I talking about? Like setup there.
Yeah. Okay, now Bravo Team, a PlayStation VR announced trailer.
Okay.
They're really going with the VR, which
Good,
is cool.
I'm glad.
I am too.
Lay it on thick.
Glad to know they've got plans for it and are doing stuff. Another supermassive games.
Oh my god, wow. Good job, guys.
Okay, enemies ahead. Alright. You ready? Engage! Cover me. Enemy on the balcony. I see. We're getting overrun. We need backup now. Bravo, please respond. What did you
Fun.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I
Why
can't
not?
help but be super skeptical of any shooter that's VR.
You think?
When I see the shooters
That
out of
might
VR,
Weren't
that-
you aiming your you
Yeah,
had to aim
that's
your
where I
head?
feel like you're taking the square peg and trying to fit it in a round
Yeah,
hole. Everyone's
yeah.
like, oh, you want to be able to shoot things in virtual reality. That's one of the coolest things. But they've been trying to do it forever. It has never turned out a good feel, a good situation,
Right.
and a really successful title.
Mhm.
It's when they really got off of that and started exploring other stuff that they found a better home for VR. So coming back to that feels kind of regressive.
Yeah.
Like now there's a gun and it feels like you're really holding it.
Hey!
Hey! But like
Yeah.
the gameplay of shooters doesn't really usually fit the speed
Yeah.
of a VR game.
I bet.
But maybe somebody figured it out.
You know what though? There's something about this, and this is something about VR that kind of not ruins it for me, but distracts me. And I can imagine doing this in a shooter where you know how the first thing I want to do in a VR game, one of the first things I do after looking around is look at my hands.
Yeah.
And you see your disembodied cut off hands
Yeah.
and you're like, ah, look at my hands.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining with a gun, you're going to want to look at your hands. So I feel like I would be taken out by seeing these like hovering hands this entire
Yeah.
time. I just want to look at my hands.
Yeah, I feel like now with the Vive and the Room VR thing with the Vive, that they stepped up the immersion thing.
Yeah.
So high that like where you can actually look down and see your
Maybe
hands
it'll
'cause they
be
have
all right.
the motion thing. So like
Yeah.
they've got to like kind of take a step back and be like, let's just make sure it's fun to play.
Right.
Like, you're only gonna get so immersed in it compared to this Room
Yeah.
VR stuff, which already stepped
Right.
it up.
That's
you
a
know?
perfect. It takes me out of the immersion
Yeah.
experience, the whole immersion experience, by looking down and seeing these like hovering
But
hands.
Resident Evil is still really scary.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna watch the God of War Be a Warrior PS4 gameplay trailer. I am so psyched for this game.
I am very excited for this game. I almost like shat myself last year when I saw this at E3. So, when is it coming out?
Hopefully
That's what
we'll
I
get a
want to
date.
know.
So how's God of War gonna go as an open world game, like an
Or-
RPG?
Oh my god.
That took me a second.
What?
Or.
Are you gonna do it?
Oh, hi. Hey! Say seagulls.
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's wise.
truth.
Oh.
Long way from home, aren't you?
Puppies!
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here. I will handle this.
If something happens to that kid, I will be ruined.
Wow, it's a third-person perspective fighting game too. Oh, beat 'em up game. Like Witcher.
Yeah.
It's not like
that. That could be fun.
It's not like that, like isometric
yeah.
style.
I like it. I prefer it, I think.
Awesome. It looks really good.
Oh my god, they're filled with magma.
Oh no, we're gonna see some crazy huge enemies, aren't we?
Of course we are. Oh! I thought we were gonna get impaled.
Wow, that was something, that a fight.
Uh-oh, is the villain gonna be bad? Like annoying?
I don't think that was a villain.
If so, that would
On
suck.
our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy.
Oh.
Close your heart to their desperation.
Whoa.
Close your heart to their suffering. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
But not everyone is bad. Mother always said to be open to those who can help.
That's pretty.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
Oh my god. For real? Oh!
What is this?
It's the world serpent.
What?
Take one, boy!
I am!
What does it say?
He wants to help us!
Holy crap!
He wants to help us.
That was crazy. That was like Never-Ending Story.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god. Early 2018. That's
God.
pretty soon. That's less than a year.
I have a feeling it's gonna get pushed.
It'll probably get pushed. But either way, next year probably. Hopefully that's like 2019.
Oh my god.
Whoa, that looks
is gonna be
awesome.
amazing. I love that though, that it was so scary and you think you're gonna die and he says he wants to help us.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's interesting.
That's very cool.
Holy
'Cause
crap,
you're
it's
like,
so big. And right, we're like, we're going to see something big, right? I didn't think it'd be that big. That was crazy.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that game now.
Wow.
And like the gameplay, I mean, looks really cool. Hopefully it feels as good as it looks, but the God of War games have pretty good feel. These are great action games.
Nothing better happened to our little boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right
I kind of
now.
be surprised, I think.
You think so?
I think there's better chance of them killing off Kratos. And
You
like leaving
think?
it to the boy.
Yeah, that's a good
Giving him a
point.
swan song.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Because he's had a trip.
He
And this
has.
actually is interesting in that this is like developing a character in a way you don't see that often.
Yeah, for
He's been
sure.
around for so long, and now they're giving
Oh
him
my
a
God.
whole different like dimension.
Narrative and dimension
you know?
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so all right.
For sure.
Super psyched about that. That's my number one thing so far from this.
I was just gonna say the same.
All right, this is Matterfall PS4 gameplay.
That's something my eyeball. Something my eye.
Housemark. What else did they do? I forget what it was.
Oh, this looks like
Resogun. Okay. They did something else too. I remember.
My camera's like smack in
Like
the
older.
left half of the screen here.
Oh, this looks
Oh, hey,
like.
this looks like a good time.
This looks like Abuse. It's
Abuse.
It's an old PC
I know,
game from the 90s.
I know that name.
It's
I know
and
that
it was
name.
like really cool. It looked a lot like this, except you aimed with the mouse, so you could aim anywhere while you were running
neato.
around with the keyboard.
Oh, so it would just go.
Yeah, so you had this like you were able to
array
shoot all
of
stuff
like
over
a
the air.
fan and stuff.
It was a great game
That's
for when it
cool.
came out. I mean, and it'd be really cool to see a new school take on that, which just kind of looks like.
Oh, that's really neat.
This looks fun. And it looks like it's a Metroidvania kind of game. And I love
Damn
games like
Skippy.
that.
Yeah, those are fun to drop in and out of if you have like 20 minutes to kill or something like that.
Oh,
you know.
I get stuck on those.
You do,
Metroidvania
you
games
do.
because I get so addicted to them
I
when
can
you
pop
play
in
for a
and out.
while, and then you're like, oh, now I got that item. That means I can go back and
you
go
go
to that door I
back,
couldn't
yeah,
open before. And it's
for
such
sure.
an addictive feeling.
Oh my God, that's so great!
All right.
I love E3. Don't you love E3?
Okay, well, that was the trailer. Look at the trailers from the Sony conference.
Yes,
there were a couple of gameplay conferences that we didn't watch, and they're the longer ones. We wanted to fit this into one video, so
Yeah.
there's a couple longer ones that we didn't look at here. What was that? Marvel Spider-Man was one.
Oh right.
Yeah, there's also a game called Days Gone.
Yeah.
That
They
that
were
we didn't-
they were pretty long
They were
presentations.
really long segments, so if you want to go
this
see
video
them, I
would
would
have been
encourage you to go
forever.
to Google on them and let us know if those were really worth seeing. We'll see if we can watch them on our downtime.
Yeah.
But I was excited by some of that stuff in there. I like the idea of the new
Yeah.
Uncharted game. Because it's the same people. It's
Oh
not like it's a dev team that it gets handed off to. So
Love it.
I have no reason to believe it won't be really good.
Oh my gosh.
I guess
Yeah.
the most important thing about it is the game as fun without Nathan Drake's
I know.
personality. You know,
I
because he
know.
was such a cool character.
Oh my
And
gosh, I
Sully,
loved that last
you know,
game.
they're going from scratch there.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
we'll
It
see.
was so good. Like I was having dreams about that game.
Yeah, good game.
You know,
Really
you
good
get like
game.
totally immersed and
Yeah.
like you dream about it and everything. It was so good.
But we'll definitely be playing that. Hopefully, I don't know whether or not we can do it for the channel, but hopefully we can. We'll see what's going on when it comes out.
Right.
And Shadow of the Colossus, I kind of really want to play.
Of course.
I think finally do it.
It's
Horizon
so
Zero
fun.
Dawn. At some point we need to play that game.
Yeah.
And definitely above all else, God of War.
Yes.
I
And
thought
the
that looked
Impatient, I'm really
awesome.
excited
Yeah, the
about as well.
Impatient
The
looks cool
Impatient.
too,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Okay, well, if you want to see the other conferences, let us know.
Yeah, should we keep doing this? I know
see,
we're
we see the
far
other ones,
behind.
and we can try to get them
but-
out soon because I'm curious to see them too. So might as well make a video for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Like on top of that, it's such a cool combination of styles.
Hey, that's
That
cool.
looks really cool. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know anything about the game, but it looks
does
like
look
it's kind of like
awesome.
the dystopia future cyberpunk kind
Yeah,
of thing, which
totally.
I'm into. Okay, this is Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, awesome.
I'm not really
Unreal. Not up on your Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I tried it once.